Nicholas the Dude, ready to go. When his team needs a big swing, he's delivered, leading all rookies in RBIs this season, looking to add to that total today. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Michael Conforto will climb in.
The center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. In time to ball. That is the inning. Nicholas the Dude up now for the Brewers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they cut into the deficit. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Here's a 1-1. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nice grab to his knee. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
New inning getting started. Here's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Nicholas Delmore.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. And it's gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 10-5. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Rodriguez, a righty that throws with power. 24 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Ground ball could be 2. Ortiz over to second on the ball. 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
This one in the air, center field. Conforto has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third in to score. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Nicholas the Dude. Ball in the dirt and it gets away. No advance though. The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Out to center. Conforto gets under it. And that is that. So 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs take game 1 of the series on the road. The dude made a big contribution despite the loss. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Nicholas the Dude with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Nicholas the Dude.
The Dude.
The Dude with a couple of homers at his last game. Check swing went around. That's strike 2. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
The designated hitter.
First and second, no outs. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Here's a 1-1. To third, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Goes to second. He's safe there. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning, Nicholas the Dude up now for the Brewers. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner at first with 2 away. Matt Shaw now at the plate. Henderson, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Nicholas Delmore.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong in position. 2 away now. 1 down. Matt Shaw will hit next.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. Bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Digging in, Nicholas the Dude. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Wow! Ball game!
Homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at the bat, nice win for the team.
Nicholas the Dude delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. One down. So up next for Chicago, Alex Bregman. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
On the ground, and he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And that's a one-out single. Nicholas the Dude up now for the Brewers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Hat under it. And there's one down.
Now pitching for
Edward Cabrera, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
This ball's chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Leading off for the Brewers, the second
The
baseman,
Dude
Nicholas
matched a homer in his last game. And there's a foul ball. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Swing and a miss at a slider. Up the middle, Swanson sends it to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Number 7, second baseman, Nicholas.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. One away. Go ahead run on base. So here's Horner now. Tied at 4. Ground ball right side. And that's a fair ball. Around third. They lead it in the 8th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Dribbled up the third baseline, and it goes just foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Quick toss to first. The Dude back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. Throw to third. Foul ball.
The batter, number 2.
This is Bryce Terang. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Phil Maton.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now a step off to third. He hits the dirt and he's safe, safe, safe. I don't believe it. The Jets stole home. The dude, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Maton, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Maton trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. And misses. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Gets under and pops it up. Swanson. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, Jackson.
So the tying run at second. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And it throws offline, safe at third. So last chance for the Brewers. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. To score from third. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Ball misses. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper. Oh, a great flip to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. On the ball.
Got it.
2. So bases loaded with 1 away. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That one hit to right. Suzuki moving under this one. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. In comes the winning run, and the Brewers break through to win it in 13.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
And the final here today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.